now my great pleasure to bring up the second, or the rest of Wackadoo of Laughs. So we are Wackadoo of Laughs, and all we need to get started is any word at all.
Banjo.
Banjo!
So I really like Irish music, Celtic rock, Irish rock, however you want to describe it. I don't know what got me into it, but I just really enjoy it. On my first co-op, I was working for S.C. Johnson in Wisconsin, and while I was there, I lived in Milwaukee, and where my apartment building was across the parking lot of this big festival grounds called Summerfest, which is like a 10-day music festival with music from noon to midnight every night on like 7 different stages. And any weekend that Summerfest wasn't happening, there's some other sort of festival going on, like Irish Fest, Indian Fest, Poland Fest, all sorts of different festivals. And during Irish Fest weekend, that was the first time that I saw Gaelic Storm, which is now my favorite band. And I remember, like, my boss at the time, like, she liked Irish music, and I was trying to tell her, I'm like, yeah, I like it too. But I think so few people like Irish music that she didn't believe me when I was like, yeah, no, like, if you have CDs, I'd love to hear them. And she thought I was just kind of like sucking up to her at work. And it's like, no, I really like the stuff. Like, just trust me. And yeah, like, come on, Irish music is cool. Give it a shot, guys.
Okay, this is a bit of a roundabout way to get to the story, but I bought a mandolin once for $35. And then when I bought the mandolin, I was like, oh, I'm going to set up like an actual recording studio in my apartment. And I thought about purchasing a lot of noise canceling, like insulation, you know, like the big triangles that you put on the walls. And then I know that you can, like, the quietest rooms in the world are full of those insulating triangles. And people say that you can go crazy in one of those rooms if you're in there for too long. And that got me thinking, instead of going on spring break, I want to go in a room for the whole week and have no contact with the outside world, no windows, and no clock. And just a notebook and a pencil, man. Because I was like, I'm going to write some really great stuff. And then I started to think, like, well, how would I go to the bathroom? All right, so this thing needs a bathroom in it. What am I going to do for food? All right, well, I'm going to need like a fridge and a kitchen. And then I realized I'm describing an apartment with no windows or clocks, which is way easier to do than like renting a room and fashioning it that way. I never ended up doing it. Instead, I kind of just played video games all spring break, which made me insane in its own right. Yeah, because sure enough, I was sitting in front of a TV playing Fallout 3, eating nothing but Doritos and Mountain Dew for a full week, which can make someone go insane. Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie was a video game for N64 that I never played, but the N64 was my gateway into the world of video games. I was pretty old by this point because my parents had a pretty strong opinion about video games in the house. They decided there would be none. And so, you know, every time we asked for them, or every time I asked for them, my sister didn't really care, they would say, no. Until when my sister was like 16, 17, and she asked for an N64, and that confused my parents. Because I was the one who had always asked, and they understood that I had an addictive personality and that I would want to play it constantly. So they had always said no, but when my sister asked, things got muddy. And I think they got thrown off their game, so they were like, oh, okay. And I waited in the wings, quietly, knowing that she would get bored with it immediately, which she did. And then when no one was looking, I just kind of took it and put it in the basement, and no one ever saw it again. Or me.
Listen, Carl, you know that mom and dad love you the most, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows it. Everyone knows that mom and dad love you the most.
Yeah.
I am the least favorite child.
I know. I've been working for that for years.
And I've let you have that title.
Eh.
Now I need you.
No, I mean, you've been kind of working for that for years, too.
I'm giving up. I'm quitting. I'm totally fine with the title of least favorite child. Not even second best child, least favorite.
Oh, yeah, because there's a chance that there's more coming.
Of course.
We want to hold that spot
Right.
for you.
But here's what I need from you. I need you to ask mom and dad for a horse. Because I want a horse.
I don't really need a horse.
I know you don't, but I do. I need a horse. I gotta have one. Carl, I saw a horse today.
What are we talking about here? Are we talking steeplechase? Are we talking dressage? Are we talking a quarter horse? What are we like? Let's be honest here.
I don't know what kind. I just need a horse. I need a horse. I didn't know that there was different variations.
So you haven't put your mind towards this. That's why you're the least favorite.
And you're the most favorite because you know different types of horses.
Not because I know different types of horses, but damn it, if I wanted to get a horse, I'd know what kind of horse I'd want. I'd look damn good on it.
Can you please, for once in your life, do something for me? Stop yawning. I'm not that boring.
I could get a horse to canter.
A horse what?
To canter.
I don't know
Not a
what that
decanter,
is.
but to canter.
A horse to canter. So I don't know what decanter is, nor do I know what to canter is. I'm in a real rough spot here, Carl. I need you to help me, please. Be a bro. Be the best brother. Not only are you the best kid, be the best brother. And I'll give you anything you want of mine.
Get some of those nice horse pants. I can pull off some horse pants.
You can
Tall
have
boots.
the horse pants.
Tall boots. Got
I'll give
pants
you all
up
of
to the
my
side.
pants. I'll give you every pair of
Get
clothing.
one of those Nordic horses where you can. They got the black stripe in the middle of their
I
mane.
feel like now
so
you're rubbing it in.
cut the sides of it and make it look all.
Carl!
What?
I know I'm dumb. Stop using words like Nordic. I don't know what they mean.
I mean, all words.
Lucius, they're coming in droves. Our Roman outpost won't last much longer against this Gaelic storm.
What shall we do, sire?
I'm not sure.
Mayhaps we retreat?
We could, but then what would the Roman Empire say? They'd say those guys, they gave up.
I think they'll say something akin to, well, since we're here, whilst we're here, when in Rome. I'm thinking that's a catchphrase I want to catch on.
It'll never happen. It's terrible and it makes no sense, Lucius.
Sirs, the bagpipes, they're coming over the way.
Retreat?
The rolling thunder of the Gaelic storm. It's how they announce their presence. The discordant wheezing of their bag instruments.
Quite terrifying.
Yes.
Quite grating.
We should prepare the horses. Get the horse pants. You know, the jodhpurs. Yes, with the wings to the side. Thank you.
Sire, I
Yes.
do believe that if, now this is just a strategy,
Yes?
mayhaps we let them play the bags full of wheezy air in duration to where they tire themselves out.
With no breath in their lungs, they'd have no breath with which to kill us.
Quite.
You possess an uncommonly tactical mind, Lucius.
I try to have my moments, sire, but I don't want to overstep them. I'll let you have this idea.
You won't tell anyone.
Of course not. You are the most favorite, sire. I am just Lucius. the dwindling, bumbling oaf of a boy.
You are all of those things. But you are also more, Lucius. Never forget that here in this outpost we are all sons of Rome. We are all Her Majesty's favored. His Majesty's, the Caesar's favored.
I don't think anyone really knows the difference. If you were to point out specifics like that, it would...
But it's important for me. It's important for me.
When in Rome...
Stop! It's time to
It will
I've been up and down these aisles. I see you got small triangles, and you got like super big triangles. Do you have any like normal sized triangles? I just want to put some triangles on my wall, but like the triangle selection that you have, it just doesn't seem to be up to snuff. There's circles of all sizes.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. We only have a certain array of triangles at the moment.
So you're saying there's a chance that there's going to be regular triangles coming in?
Anything's possible,
How
sir.
fast do these triangles move?
They move at the speed of freight.
My house isn't going to look good without triangles.
No, I agree.
I was in a real low today. Right? My wife, she was yelling at me. She said, "We need those triangles now." And I said, "I know, honey. I know." And you know what? I come here, and I'm about to take a whole bunch of squares, and I'm about to split them in half.
And that would be within your rights as the customer. But I implore you, wait, because for an equilateral triangle, a split square will not do.
I know.
You
Are you trying to tell me that I don't know what an isosceles right triangle looks like? Of course I want an equilateral triangle. I want it to be of normal size, not super big or small, which is what you're offering me. I could take a whole bunch of small ones, I can put them together. But then you're going to see the lines.
You would have, in effect, a tangram, and not the single triangle you were hoping for. I understand that, sir, and believe me, every customer service instinct in my body is telling me to help this man.
I know you're one of the good ones.
It's what it says on my name tag.
Bertram, one of the good ones.
Okay, so I see you got triangles, I see you got the circles, I see you got octagons, pentagrams.
Pentagrams. Did you get the pentagrams?
I need the pentagrams, you know.
Spring break! Spring break!
Yeah!
I'm going insane!
This one. Guys, this is gonna be so good. I can't wait to be isolated from both of you.
Bro, guys, we agreed. Total silence. Ready?
Total silence.
I'm totally willing to sit here for as long as it takes and not say a single word.
No words. None at all. The whole break.
Oh, do. Woos count.
Does it vibrate sound? Does it vibrate the airwaves?
Sup, bro?
What's up, bro?
It's two-ply.
So we're not going to talk at all?
No talking.
No, woo. But no.
No. Oh, I thought there was a no comma woo.
No, it was no woo. As in, don't woo.
One final woo.
All together, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Woo!
No, hang on. It wasn't. You would wait, man.
Let's
You're a little
start
off.
the silence after the woo.
Once we get it right.
1. Is it on? 3?
So right after
You started the countdown.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
So you went in unsure. You were waiting to hear from us and trying to catch up.
1, 2, 3.
One
You're
spring-
going on 3.
One spring break later.
1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Oh.
No!
I'm so tired.
I'm sorry. All right. I know it was.
You apologize a lot, young man,
Yeah.
but it doesn't erase the fact that you stole all of your sister's Christmas gifts.
None of them were for her.
She
Talking
was
about-
in the midst of unwrapping them. You couldn't even wait for the box to hit the ground before you took it.
Do you know how long our elves worked on those toys?
Yeah.
You disappointed me. You hurt Santa's feelings. Mrs. Claus is devastated.
Look out across that work floor.
I see it.
All those elves.
They're working hard.
Do you ever wonder where elves come from?
Do you know where those elves
Often.
came from?
I don't, and I wonder every day. This is the strangest house.
Elves lie. At least they used to.
What?
Elves, as
Yeah.
far as you know,
They were once
are
liars.
recruited. They're the ones who steal Christmas gifts from their little siblings.
You mean I'm next? Do I have? Are these all your children?
What? No. Are you not listening?
We
You
know.
said all the children who steal become
Yes.
elves.
There's
Right,
a whole.
yes, but-
we deliver gifts all around the world. There's
And
lots
then
of-
we take children who steal the gifts from their little siblings and bring them here to the North Pole.
Just
do you not
give 'em
know
a-
you're
give
the
an
North
old
Pole?
elfin.
Listen, I can admit, as a kid of Santa, sometimes I rest on my laurels a little bit. Maybe I haven't worked as hard in school as I should have. It's the North Pole. There's not many of us here. I don't know our history as well as I should. And I'm sorry.
Oh, but you could recite all you need to know about Irish culture and the Roman Empire and
Quite the
Nordic
historian, but
stuff.
here you are just stealing left and right because history's not good enough to fill your little heart.
What are you gonna do with a pony? What are you gonna do
That's
with
right.
a
One
Mall
wrapped
Madness board game?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do with the pony. I'm going to charge the elves for pony rides. It's the only horse that'll fit them. It's a genius entrepreneurial move. I got a captive market. They're stuck here and they're tiny. I can't fit a regular.
So I can, it's still too big. I mean, I'm looking for more of a medium-sized horse. One shaped smaller than that. When do you think that the smallest shaped horses would arrive?
You're a gift thief. You don't get to make demands. You ride the pony or you ride
I
nothing.
just want to know when the shipment of more ponies is going to come in.
I have no control over that.
Who does?
You know. The big guy.
I was
Santa.
going to say Jesus.
No! That's actually